Hey, Pascal. Statistically, the bigger difference between your wins and your losses in this series has been on their end of the floor. I'm wondering if, like, and how efficiently the Thunder have scored. And I'm wondering, do you feel like the level at which you guys have defended has fluctuated from game to game? Do you think that's just random? Like, what do you think that is?
I mean, I think it's a long series, and you know, sometimes you're gonna get people with best shots, and sometimes shots are gonna go in, sometimes they're not. I mean, I think our process is the same, but it happened in basketball. You happen to lose games, so that's what it is.
Michael here on the left.
Pascal, Michael Grange, Rogers Sportsnet, Toronto. Couple of questions. One, you had a front row seat for Kawhi Leonard winning a Finals MVP. Just that performance. Do you find yourself drawing on any of those lessons you maybe absorbed unconsciously or not? And two, your comfort level, just talking to your teammates, there's been moments in this series, in this playoffs, where you've really asserted yourself offensively, others where you've stepped back, let other guys do what they need to do, and just maybe those two things, just that experience watching Kawhi and then just your comfort going in and out.
I mean, I think it's Kawhi, obviously an incredible player. I think for me, if it's one thing that I learned from like him and even that team is just being even killed. Like I think Kawhi, no matter what happened, he always was the same. Like that's something that I try to like have in, for me, it's like no matter good or bad, make shots, miss shots, like it doesn't really matter. Like just be yourself at all times, and that's something I learned from that. And I think for our team, it's just it's all about team. Like that's who we are. And anything that I can do to help my team win, like that's what I'm gonna do. And like there's no real thinking about like myself and like what I need to like at that moment. It's just about what we can do as a team to win. And sometimes it's defending, sometimes it's getting a rebound, sometimes it's getting a steal, sometimes it's scoring. So whatever I need to do to help my team win, that's what I'm gonna do.
Straight ahead, Barry.
Barry Trammell, Tulsa World. You're playing for a coach that's won over 1,000 games, won a ton of playoff games, won an NBA championship. What has his experience done for you guys, especially in these finals?
Yeah, he's been definitely a calming presence. Again, like his communication and like you said, he has the experience. He does a good job of preparing us for games. Not only just like in terms of game plan, but mentally, and like he's definitely one of those coaches that, again, like talking to him and he can just like give you a good perspective on certain things and maybe make me look at things a little differently than I look at or whatever. But I think he's been so great with us in that, just preparing us for games and also putting us in the mindset like ready to just go out there and be ourselves.
Dustin here on the left.
Hey, Pascal. I know you reacted to this on social media already, but what the picture of you from the huddle?
Dustin, you're gonna be the one asking that, bro?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
What was your thoughts of what happened, and what did you
Yeah, well, I didn't see it until they showed me in the locker room. I haven't been on social media, so I don't really know. And yeah, my teammates showed me. So yeah, we were praying, and I try to close my eyes. I have this problem where like I can't really close my eyes. Like sometimes I'll be thinking that I'm closing my eyes, but they're not really closed. And even just like having conversations, sometimes I would like look up, and it's like it feels like I'm thinking, and not, my eyes just go up. But yeah, it's definitely just so natural. Usually I try to do this so I could make sure I close my eyes. But that time I didn't, and it got caught on camera. But I mean, I'm glad people are enjoying it and having fun with it or whatever. But yeah, it's just literally I was praying and I was trying to close my eyes, and I'm thinking in my head my eyes are closed, but clearly they weren't closed. So yeah, that's just all it is really. I gotta, again, like my agent told me one time I'm doing the national anthem that like he saw that, and I was like, oh man, like I gotta make sure I close my eyes, like because those are the moments where I usually pray. So it's like when I do that, I'm thinking I'm closing my eyes, but I'm not. So yeah, I gotta do better. I gotta start doing this. Like I'll put my head down. Like y'all can look at me no more. And the camera, all these, the NBA with all these cameras too, like it's too much, man. Get the cameras away from us, man.
Couple of rows back towards the center.
Pascal, Milan from Weibo, China. It's a long series, and you play against a great team for 7 consecutive games. And you won the championship before, and then you are an all-star. And at this level, it seems like your maturity has come to another level. How would you describe your personal growth like throughout the series and the playoffs?
Like how to describe what? Sorry, just to. Huh? Sorry. Maturity. Okay. I mean, I think I just from experience, from being in these situations before, I think just trying to pour from all the experiences in my life and knowing that this is an amazing opportunity and like we are at the biggest stage. Not taking it for granted and also just like knowing like how hard it is to get here. And I think for me, just the fact that I can appreciate that makes me just go out there, not get too down on myself when things are going wrong, and not getting too excited when things are going well. Just understanding that it's, this is the game. It's basketball, but it's also life. And sometimes you have good games, sometimes you have bad games. And I think just that whole understanding for me, like, just makes me relax and go out there and just do my job. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. We're playing basketball, and obviously, all the other things make it like look bigger than what it is. But it's just ball.
Last question, Aurelia on the left.
Hi, Pascal. How are you?
Right.
We love talking about, especially LeBron also loves to talk about, he brought the first championship to the Cavs. And you were someone who brought the first championship to Toronto and now maybe the second time to the Pacers. And we don't really give them as appreciation. We just heard the question before. Sometimes it's Kawhi, now it's also Halliburton. Of course, you're a team, but how much we should give you more flowers and talk about what you actually do to a team, that you are someone who's maybe now the 2-time guy bringing a championship to teams who never had a championship before.
Well, first, I appreciate that. Thank you. But I think for me, like, again, I really don't look at it that way. I just feel like I'm in a position where I am today, man. Like from someone, like from where I'm from, like to get here, it's pretty crazy. Like, so for me, like, I feel like I've already achieved like everything, you know what I mean? Like, just because of like, I'm here now, and like nobody could really see this path for me and except, God, and like I'm here now. And to me, it's just like about going out there every single day, putting the work in and just trusting God and just giving everything that I have on the floor for my team, for myself, for my family. Like my dad watching me, like, and just hoping that he's proud of me and everything that I've accomplished, and having his name like everywhere, like that. To me, like that's what's more important. Like, and all the other things, like when I'm done, like I look at it and then be like, oh man, like I did this and it was great. But like for me right now, it's just like about the journey. And going out there, continue to do my job and doing everything that I can. And I would say that like I'm not supposed to be here. Like a kid like from where I'm from, not supposed to be here. So I'm just so blessed. And again, it might be cliche, but like I just don't really care about all that. I just care about going out there and do my job, and maybe one day I get the recognition and it will be great then. But right now I'm still writing that story, so like I'm just focused on that.
Thank you, Pascal. Thanks, everybody.